Let's play darts. Ladies and gentlemen, a 45 there. 2 straight ones, 1 wild one. If we can get less wild ones, more straight ones, we might be onto something. We're going to play some darts today. We're going to try and decide what darts I should be using. This conundrum has come up recently because of you. In the comments recently, I've had people say, Samson, maybe the ASPs you used to use were better. Maybe the Clemens Gen 2s you used to use were better. Because in May, I got sent from Sea Life these darts you can get on Amazon for 20 quid called Mage Rabbit. My expectations were low, but I thought, why don't we give them a go? They were pretty good. So good, I've been using them since, and I've been really happy with them. I was having a wonderful time. You guys weren't. So I got a little bit of hunger in the belly, and the belly was saying, why don't you pick up the ASPs again? Give them a try. Now, we did this last video. We tried the Mage Rabbit darts I've been using, the ASP Gen 2s, these are 26 grams. We also tried Clemens Gen 2s that I used to throw as well. Now with the Clemens Gen 2s, we've sort of said, right, they're very similar to the Mage Rabbit, less grippy, so they've been put aside. But most people in the comments on the last video said the ASP Gen 2s were better. They flew better, everything about them were better. A lot of people said that. A lot of other people said the test you just did is really not conclusive enough. What can you do? Well, some of you suggested, why don't you do the JDC challenge with them? So that's what we're doing today. And tomorrow we'll do Mage Rabbit JDC challenge. So we'll do back to back. This will be part 1 of a 2-part special. My goodness, we're really coming on here. Right. So today we're going to do this JDC challenge with these ASPs. Now, since yesterday, or since the last video a couple of days ago, I've been using the ASPs again, and things have not been smooth sailing. And it reminded me a lot of why I did end up switching. I think the front weighted style and the heavier dart does suit me. But for me, you see this grip here, the sporadic grip, and I believe on the Gen 3s now, his new darts, Mr. Aspinall, they have more consistent grip. The inconsistency of that grip, I find myself having darts that almost fall out my hand. So perhaps it's in my mind, perhaps it's not. The JDC challenge tells you the truth. We like the JDC challenge, so whatever score we get, we'll compare it to tomorrow, and maybe it will give us a bit more of an idea what to stick with. Maybe not, not sure. Now, last time we did the JDC challenge, I believe, and I've checked this earlier, normally I don't, 662 points. So that's what we're going to beat today. Because we are trying to get better at darts at the same time. 662 points. And that's sort of the benchmark, I guess, on what we should be trying to get. A little warm up before we get going. Lovely straight darts. We're pretty warm at this stage. But there's more to tell you guys. There's lots more going on. For example, this is going to go out. So tomorrow we've got SamsonDoesDarts tournament Trez, the 3rd ever tournament. I want to try and get the numbers up on every single tournament. So I think we've got 34, 38 last time. Let's see if we can push 40 this time. Now, it's Sunday, this Sunday. I wrote this down so I didn't think. Sunday the 29th of June. So if you've seen this after that, you cannot go back in time and play. So Sunday 29th of June, UK time, 7:45 start. The doors open at 7:30. So get in at 7:30 if you can. Check yourself in. Everything kicks off at 7:45. What else to report on that? Oh, of course. The passcode. If you go to the DartCounter tournaments, you go to Sunday at 7:45, you'll see Samson Does Darts tournament. It's private. It's only for private members. You're a private member. You're very important. You're an important person. It's a private event. Congratulations. When you go in there, you have to put a code in. It's 843-158. 843-158. 843-158. You could also pause the video and check. But if you say things 3 times, normally it kicks in. So I'm not very good with names. I met a man in the sauna today. Nothing dodgy, calm yourself down. But I've seen him there a few times. We keep forgetting each other's name. I said his name to him 3 times. Not like that, that would have been really weird. But now it's clicked. His name is Nick. Okay, shout out to Nick out there. All the Nicks, okay? Knick knack paddywhack. Give a dog a bone. Big shout out to him. It's a long name to remember. Up. 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 Also, 7 days from now, if things go to plan, is going to be the launch date of Samson. That's me. I don't know why I'm calling myself in the third party there. But 7 days from now, Let's Play Darts clothing goes live with its first ever drop. The first t-shirt that I've somehow managed to scramble together in this wild journey of starting a business. My goodness. One-man band I am, sole trader. Okay, it's been really painful when you've got a small brain to somehow work out how to get business banked, how to get suppliers, how to get designs, how to print things, how to get good quality product to you. We might just be there, guys. 7 days from now, in the comments, top comment will be from me, a MailChimp sign up. If you put your email address in there, everybody who has signed up will get a notification next Saturday, hopefully, of the new drop, which means you've got 10 days pre-orders. I'm going to keep pre-orders open for 10 days. And after that, I'm going to close it and I'm going to order basically what I've sold. Okay, because that's how it's going to be, whether or not this works or not. So pre-orders will be open for 10 days starting next week. The first shirt you're going to be seeing, we've made this together, guys. All of the feedback you've been giving me has been absolutely imperative. We finally get into a stage where we're going to get darts clothing, darts wear that you would want to wear, whether you're playing darts or whether you're down the pub or you're walking down the street with your nan. Okay, there's nothing like that out there. If you want to get some darts clobber, you've got to be wearing like the replica tops and the polyester stuff that people wear. Nobody wants to walk down the street looking like that. This is what I think could be really fun and interesting for you guys and for me to have some actually darts related streetwear. That's coming next week. So I'd love to hear your feedback when that gets released. Make sure your email's on that list. Right, let's have a couple more warm-ups, and then I think that's all the admin out of the way. We can get throwing some darts. Hoppa! That's not too bad. Shall we get going? Have I got anything else to report? Yeah, I guess I have actually. So, funny enough, our Mage Rabbit darts, where are they? Here, that I've been really pleased with, considering these are 20 quid and they're just as good as any other dart I've picked up. Ones that are worth hundreds of pounds or £100. These have been just as good to me. Well, they emailed me, or they actually contacted me on my Instagram only this morning to say we've got 2 more sets of tungsten darts we're bringing out. I'm not sure they're out yet or not, but can we send them to you? So we've got 2 more sets coming. So even though we're doing all this with the asps and these, we've got 2 more sets to test. One of them might be more applicable for my style. So it's all going on. They're the things I wanted to report. And that's where we're at. Let's throw 3 at bull. If we get some good grouping, we will get going. Hoppa. Hoppa. Oh my goodness. I tell you what, it's hot again, by the way. It's warm. And I might have the little brush of the brow. It's hotter than Adrian Lewis's temper at the moment. And it's only going to get hotter, they tell me. They tell me that. Okay, guys. Let's go. Right. For those who are not familiar with the JDC challenge, because I wasn't when I started. JDC challenge, I get a little bit of excitement within my loins. Now, I'm not even sure what that means, but I get it. When the JDC challenge, which we do once a month, comes around, there's something about it. It really tests your scoring, tests your doubles, and it gives you a result. And I like that, just to see a number that maybe I can beat. So I think last time we got 662. 662 last time. So let's see if we can try and beat that. That's a little blue flight there, I believe, is 662. We did get black once. That was a wild time. So the benchmark is 662. These are the asps. Let's see how we get on with them. So first of all, we've got to hit number 10, okay? And this is a Shanghai. So ideally, you'll get points regardless of what you hit if you hit the 10. But ideally, you want to hit a single, a treble, and a double. Let's get this party started. Double for the Shanghai. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a Shanghai first off the bat. That's a 6, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Single, treble, single, double, treble. That is a max score on that round, 160. So that is huge. We can almost put our feet up at this point. Shanghai, look at that. It's flashed on the screen. Well, that's not a bad start, is it? My goodness. Get your nan in the room. Number 11. A double here for another Shanghai. And I've blocked myself a bit, so I'm going to really come over here. This is going to be one hell of a dart. Oh, it's not bad. Single, single, and a treble. Register that score, baby. We're already on 200 points, so we're going great guns. It's exciting, isn't it? 12. Shame. Just the one single there. I mean, that's brought us down a little bit. But that's okay. Great start to proceedings. Right, let's concentrate on the darts a bit here. Let's see how they feel. Because I've been used to the 23 grams, and these are 3 grams heavier. Which is no joke. 2 singles. I mean, they're flying quite well today. I just played with them yesterday, and I just struggled a bit. And I may well have struggled with the Mage Rabbit as well. So it's difficult to know whether the form is temporary or not with these. Port. That's a double, but I'll be honest, I was trying to go for the treble. But we'll take it. Right, numero 15. I'm a bit of I like 15. I like where it is. Poor. 2 singles. Right, so at this stage now, we don't throw at number 16. We will do that later. We're now throwing at doubles. So as we saw the Shanghai there, we're aiming for scores or trebles, doubles, singles. We're now only going for the double. So we're going to get 1 dart at each double, starting at double 1. So 1, 2, 3. You understand the rules. Two. What is that? Just hit 1, and that is crazy bad. Number 3. We'll take the 1 though, considering how bad those other 2 are. How do we do it? Click. If hit. I don't know how many points we got for that. We're on 361 thus far. Double 4. Double 5. And 6, please. Poor. The 4 was close. The rest were terrible. Oh no, I've gone too far here. Let's go. Can we go back? Yes, we can. 7, 8, 9. Not great. Not great. The scoring has slowed down here. Um, 10, 11, 12. Really all over the place on these doubles. Look at that. Closer. Not been a good round though. 13, 14 and 15. Nice. That's good to get one. 14. 15. We'll take the single one there. Yeah, I think get like 50 points maybe. 50 points for a single. Is that right? Not sure. We're on 411 points. Right, 16, 17, 18. Come on, these are the big scoring points. Let's go. That's nice. That was lovely. In fact, I would say that double 18 we just hit there felt the best dart I've thrown all day. That's great. Yeah, I think you get 50 points for each double there. So on 461. So we're 200 points off what we got last time. So it's looking good, I think. Right, 19, 20 and bull. That's great. It wasn't bad either. Right, so now we're back to Shanghai business. We're on 15. Are we on 15? Yeah, 15. I thought we did 15, didn't we? Maybe not. Right, 15, Shanghai. Two singles, not awful. So we want to get onto that blue flight there. We're on the green at the moment. So we're heading towards the glory of the blue. And we're 5-4-1. So things are looking good. Let's go on 16s. Come on. 16's one of my favourites. Just hit two trebles, which is not what I was trying to hit. We're also in a little bit of the predicament here because where that second dart has landed is awkward. It's as awkward as asking for ketchup at a Michelin-starred restaurant. Because it's not only awkward because the dart is in the way, but it's also in a precarious position that if I hit it, it may fall out. So I'm going to have to use all of the skills that I've been taught over the last 14 months to dig this out. And he has. That's a lovely dart. That's two trebles and a double. Tremendous. Tremendous, really. And we're already on 669 points, ladies and gentlemen. That is higher than last time. We're making progress. Number 17. Poor Samson, concentrate. Oh, the treble. Dug that out. We're flying here, score-wise. It's strange though, I don't feel in love with the darts. Maybe I just need to throw them for a few weeks. Just not feeling confident that we're friends. I feel we're more colleagues at work than we are lovers. And now, I'm not recommending you make love to your darts, but I feel I need a bit of a closer relationship with them that I'm not really feeling at the moment. Ooh. Lovely. Treble and a single. We're on 832 now. We're on the red flight there. Now we have got into black previously on our top ever score, but this is pushing it. We're definitely getting close. Tops. Oh, almost the classic Shanghai there. Lovely stuff, you know. No. How do I undo that? Treble, single, register score. No, that was on. I made a huge mistake here. What did we hit on 19s, guys? I think I hit a single and I hit a single and a treble. I think. Yeah, and then we've hit a single and a treble here. And there we go, guys. 912 points. 912 points. That is a strong. That is on the black. That is as good, almost as good as I think I've ever done. I think we did it in March where I hit 1,000. I might be wrong. But 912 is huge, and it's all 50% better than I did last time in May. Now, I wasn't going for a great patch at the time, but the asps are delivering. Now, like I said, I don't feel like we're close enough that I can say that these are the best darts. I mean, I'm looking forward to using Mage Rabbit tomorrow. See what we can do. Guys, get in the comments, tell me what you think. Let's just get on with this. Loads of information today. Did the JDC challenge, threw the asps again. I'm going to throw some more with them today and some matches maybe, see how I'm getting on with those. But you let me know what you think, because we are in this position because of you. Don't forget that, guys. See you. Make sure you sign up to the tournament, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.